In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how much money I made with my podcast interview with Stirling Cooper. This was a super fun interview. It was all about mastering sex, which is amazing that we can actually get to do that for fun and also to make money. Sterling was great to work with. He came to LA and we had our interview, and I'm gonna get right into the numbers. So when we look at the episode, this made $1,800. So that interview was 381,000 views. And this was back in 23, so like a year and a half. And so far, this is how much money we made with that interview. The thing is that because we were talking about sex, we get limited monetization. So that's something that Sterling and I talked about because his channel is huge and he gets so many views and he makes amazing videos, but YouTube creates some weird rules about what to monetize. And granted, like when you're talking about sex, a lot of brands don't want to appear in that type of content. So with this interview, we only made 1,800 for that amount of views, which for other episodes and other people on the channel, when we're talking about a different topic, you could make more money even with less views. So if we search here for his other video, this was a clip that I made, and sadly enough, the clip was picking up a lot of steam, and then it completely dropped on the growth because of what we were talking about. We were, like you're talking about sex. So this, even with 4,000 views, it only made $15, which is really sad. So that interview didn't perform financially as well as I wanted it to, but the actual interview with Sterling was amazing and it has grown my channel so much. So I'm really grateful to Sterling for coming on the show, and that connection happened because I had Justin Waller on the show, and I was able to reach out to Sterling, and because they're friends, and he saw the other interview. So when people ask me, hey, how did you get all these big names on your channel? You have such a tiny little channel and you're able to get those interviews. Well, it happens through personal connections. Like I didn't pay Sterling or Justin to come on the show. It was through another friend that we had a podcast episode together and it went well, and it was a organic relationship, and then he made an introduction. So if you're trying to create content with people of a higher level to yours, you can be super desperate. You actually have to have value to offer and create legitimate connections and organic connections with people, not just come at them asking them for their time. Everyone's busy, and this happens to me now. Sometimes people ask me for time to meet or to get on a call. It's if I don't know you and there's not a concrete value add, it's difficult to say yes to everything. So I just wanted to share that with you guys and show you a little bit behind the scenes. So if we go back to the episode, another interesting thing that happened is the amount of subscribers that it brought. And sometimes you're doing an episode and it won't bring you that much revenue, but because it brings you subscribers and people can connect your brand to that person's brand, and they can see, okay, this person is actually bringing on good guests, that helps people to subscribe. And it also helps you to go and get better people for your channel later, and also to see what type of content is working well on your channel and what things people really are interested in learning more about. So with this one, the interesting thing is that when you look at the impressions and then the click-through rate, and I know this or weird numbers if you don't know much about YouTube, most of the traffic came from browse, which means this is when people just open YouTube and they're just browsing. That's where it comes from. We didn't pay for the views or did anything weird with that. And here you can see some of the thumbnails that we tried. We did a few different designs, and the test wasn't conclusive, so we didn't get enough data. And from the numbers, I still liked, even though this one got 37%, I still liked the original thumbnail that we launched with. To me, it has more of a powerful message, and these are other ones that we use with the thumbnail designer. So all of that matters and makes a difference whether your episode does well or not. So this one is probably due for another thumbnail update. The challenge with Sterling's episode is that you don't get the same monetization that you get with other episodes, like what we saw with Justin's. You can see that full video about Justin's episode also on the channel. And that's all I got for this video. If you guys want to see anything more specific, let me know. I would love to talk in the comments and help you guys understand a little bit of how the whole world of podcasts and YouTube works. And I'm super excited that I get to do these interviews. I get to meet amazing people and have really good conversations. So if you can hit the like button and subscribe, that helps the channel grow, and hopefully I can bring better guests in the future.